let's write a mutator method. So a mutator method is a void method, and it changes the values of instant variables or static instances. So our accessor methods, where we return a value, did not change the value. That was our post condition. It did not change the value of anything. Now our mutator methods are going to change the value. So let's do this. So to write a mutator method, we're going to do public. It's a void method, and then we're going to write the name. Now most mutator methods are going to be starting with set, and then we're going to do our variable. So let's do set name. So we're actually going to have a parameter now. Yay, parameters. And what we're going to do is we're going to set the name, and we're going to do string n. And remember, you can share parameter names. It's not going to like get confused and stuff. So we're going to do string n, and then what we're going to do is that we're going to take name and make it equal to n. Now what makes this different from our overload constructor? Where is it? Right here. What makes that different exactly? Well, what it actually does is overload constructor has 4 parameters, and we have to initialize our object at once with all 4 of these parameters. And then with this mutator method, we can do it individually. So we can set the name, and then later on we can set the age, and later on we can set is salary, and we can do this individually. We don't always have to do it at once with these mutator methods. So they're a lot less pain in the butt when you use them, but I just don't like making them. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do public void. We'll do set age integer a, and what we're gonna do next, oh my gosh, what we're gonna do next is just gonna do age is equal to a. It's gonna be equal to our parameter. All right, and then we'll do one more. We'll do public. We'll do void again, and then we'll do is set, and let's do set is salary, and we'll do boolean is, and we'll do is salary is equal to is, and I did not do a pair of curly braces there. So there you go. We have made 3 mutator methods. Great job. All right, let's do another one of these. So let's remove all of this, all of these accessor methods that we used earlier. And let's make a new employee. And what we're going to do is we're going to do employee. We're going to do M3, and we are just going to do new employee. Now, is this going to work? Because we don't have any arguments here. Well, it's going to call. Up here, we have a constructor, and it doesn't have any parameters at all. So it's just going to set these values to pretty much nothing. It's going to set is salary to false. It's going to change the age to 0 and all of that. So, uh-oh. There's my files. No, there's my files. Okay. So let's say we're going to write a comment that's going to say their name is going to be Lexi. Their role is going to be secretary. I don't know. And then their age is going to be 33. And then are they going to be a salary? No salary. So that is going to be our characteristics of our employee 3 object. So let's do this. Let's set the name. So we're going to do M3 dot set name. And then since we have a argument, we have a parameter to put in, we'll put the name as Lexi. All right. Let's do, what else did I do? I think I did age. So let's do M3 dot set age. We'll set their age to 33. Now, let's do an optional line. What do you mean optional, Eason? Well, this means that we don't have to put this line in here. And I'll show you why in a second. So we're going to do M3 dot set is salary false. Now, why is this optional? Well, if we called this first constructor here, and it had already set is false, not is salary, to false, so it's already false, and this mutator method is going to reassign it to false, but it's already false, so we don't actually need it. So let's just print out these 2 things here. So let's do system.out.println. We'll do m3.getName, because we're going to get her name, and then we'll also get if they're a salary. I think, do I have one? I don't think I do. That actually returns if they're a salary or not. No, let's write one. Let's write an accessor method. So we'll do public boolean get is salary. That's a P. And then we're going to do return is salary. There we go. Now we can get is salary. There we go. And now it's going to, what is it going to print out? So predict what it's going to print out. Well, I know it's going to predict, oh my gosh. I know it's going to print out Lexi. It's also going to print out false because Lexi has no salary. So yeah, very, very Cool. Okay, let's do something else. What should we do? Let's do toString. I think this is very cool to do. So toString, what is that exactly? Well, a toString method is a non-void method, and it's overridden to it's an overridden method that is included in classes to provide a description of a specific object, and it generally includes what values are stored in the instance data of the object. So let's write one a little bit, and we're gonna write these before our mutator method. So let's do public string, because it is a string method, and then we're always gonna name it toString. So yeah. So let's do public string toString, and what we're going to do is that we're going to return a string. Now we can return name or blah 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 blah. What we're going to do is we're going to do some stuff in our method. So if the person has a salary, then it's going to return the name plus space has a salary. And if they don't, we'll return name plus, and we'll have a space, doesn't have a salary. So that is our toString method right there. So if I do m3.toString, actually I have to print this out, don't I? Because it's a non-void method. System.out.println m3.toString. What's it going to do now? So it's going to print out Lexi, and it's going to print out false. What's it going to print out now? It's going to print out Lexi does not have a salary, because she doesn't have a salary. So when we call our toString method, it's going to read it. Is salary true? No. So it's going to go to the else statement, and then it's going to return Lexi, which is her name, and it doesn't have a salary. And yeah, that is the toString method. All right, so that was our mutator methods and our toString methods for Java. And that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It's free, and it really does help me out. I have more AP computer science videos if you want to go check those out. They're really, really helpful and all of that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.